Hey, what's up you guys, and thank you for coming back to my channel. This week the video is going to be seeing if we can do a full face of makeup for under 150 rand. So in the corner, one of the sub corners, this one, we're going to be just doing a running total as we go through the video of product used, and let's see if we can make it. To my favorite place on earth, and that is of course Bargain Basket, to get some supplies. And so I'm going to show you guys how I can do a full look of makeup from foundation to lashes with 150 rand. Let's go. So we're going to start with foundation. I got this foundation for 19 rand and I got it in the shade Ivory Rose because that is what my face is. Let's see how it holds up. Okay. Sure, it's a little bit dark, but it's fine. We can work with this. I do tend to make my face darker anyway. And I'll just lighten it with concealer. So we'll make it work. We'll make it work. No stress. Not me never ever using the testers in any shop. Because I'm just terrified. Especially with COVID. I don't know, man. I can't be testing things. Just don't think it's safe. But it has cost me in the past, not gonna lie. As I just painted my entire face orange. I look like Donald Trump. We'll fix it. I'm telling you, we just gotta trust the process. And I'll save this. Yes, but this is orange. Let's just pat it in. It's fine. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. I'm just orange, but it's fun. Now we're gonna see if I can use this to save it. This was 22 rand and it's a color corrector and concealer. It's a powder and a cream, both of them. So I'm hoping that with how light this cream is, I can use it to like balance out all the orange. And I think that might work. So I'll start with just like, I tend to, because I don't really have a problem with imperfections. So like if I've got pimples or dark circles and stuff, I don't try and I don't usually use concealer. I'm kind of using this as a highlighter, but I know a lot of people would use it would need concealer if they're like starting out and stuff, because a lot of people do like to use it. So I figured I'd buy it anyway, but it came in handy because now we're going to use it to lighten essentially my entire face to match the skin color. So, but I must say, for a concealer, this is really cool for people that do use it. When I do use concealer on the rare occasion, I kind of use it as a highlighter base. If I want, because I like my highlighter to be very strong. I want to look like a glazed donut by the end of it. And so because of that, I'm just painting it everywhere. I tend to like do it under the brow where I would want my highlighter and stuff, and then put my highlighter directly over it, and then it sticks exactly on, kind of like a glitter. And so I guess that's what I started with, but now we're trying to do the most. We're color correcting, but it's fine. So tip number one, if you're buying makeup on a budget, test the color of the foundation. We're learning as we're going. We're learning together. We're doing this together. I'm making the mistakes so that you don't have to. Okay, let's just blend it all out. I'm starting to look like my pasty self, so I think we're saving it. This was a great idea. We're gonna crush this. I must say though, this concealer, I would definitely buy it again. It's really good. Obviously I'm not using it as concealer right now. I'm just kind of using it to mix in with my base. But it's really good coverage and it's a really nice creamy concealer and it blends well. So I just used the cream concealer for that in this little thingy. If you are somebody who likes to powder your face, it's also got a matching powder but I don't like to powder my face. I don't like that matte look, because then I just feel like you look cakey. I like to have my face still look a little bit like skin as much as possible. So let's go straight into like blushing and maybe a little bit of contouring. So I got this eyeshadow palette. It's 32 rand, and it's got eyeshadows, quite a few, and 2 little blush tones. One of them I'm gonna mix in with the aggressively dark foundation color to make a little bit of a contouring situation, like mix the darker blush tone with the foundation, you know, just make, like, we're making do with what we have. And I feel like that's a big thing, is a lot of people are like, oh, I can't do it, I don't have all the right stuff. Homie, if you are determined, you can make your makeup work for you no matter what you have. So excuses are weak. Cake your face. And then let's hope it works. Yeah. Because I'm also feeling warm tones lately. I'm not putting a lot, and then I'm going to blend it in because it is quite like pigmented. Just putting it where I usually put my blush. I mean my bronzer and contour, just to brown my face. Not that my face isn't already too dark, but you get me. We're still doing the whole usual face process, so just doing some face shaping. Okay, and then let's just beat it in. I'm not even gonna lie, I actually really like this. I'm really vibing with this. I think because I'm so used to using a powdered bronzer and a powdered contourer, I forget how much better it is to use a cream contour, which I've essentially made using the foundation and eyeshadow / blush color, but it just blends so much better, and I feel like it gives a much more natural looking like shading situation. I don't know, I really like this. I feel like it's a really good product. And this little eyeshadow / blush palette is so hyper pigmented. I feel like you could use it for 1,000,001 things, which is really cool. And almost all of the shades have like a little bit of a glittery shimmer in them, which is nice because I love anything shiny. Gotta look like a glazed donut every day. But yeah, I'm really liking this little contour situation. Very natural looking contour, which is nice. So that's that. We're gonna do some eyeshadow. Okay, I'm gonna start with this super light shade. Just use it as like a base. I know this isn't like my usual content. I think I'm kind of, because I'm still new, I'm gonna try like something different every week, and then based on the responses I'll eventually settle into what I actually want to do. So for now I'm just like doing whatever I feel like at the week, and I know a lot of people have been messaging me like about my makeup and how I do it and what products I use, and I was super shy to talk about it in the start, like what products I use, because I'm not using like the popular products, because I just like doing my makeup on a budget. I'm very frugal, so I like being able to say like, oh, look how cheap this is, and it just makes me very happy. I'm like, oh, saving money. And I thought at the end of the day, like, there might be other people who just don't have the opportunity to do things because they think it's so out of their reach. Meanwhile, Bargain Basket exists. You can do literally anything you want to do from there because they have everything you can think of. I'm not sponsored by Bargain Basket, but maybe one day my dreams will come true and I will be. I'm gonna put that in the middle of the lid. Sorry, I'm so quiet. I just really don't want to stab myself in the eye with this Harry Potter wand makeup brush. And then let's have a little bit of the darker in the corners. It does come with a little one of these like padded things, like it's not a brush, but you know what I mean, like an applicator. But I do I prefer using brushes, but it's not to say that just because you don't have brushes, again, not an excuse. Pretty much everything comes with its own applicator. There is no excuse. If you want to cake your face, cake your face. Don't let anybody tell you you can't. You can do it. I'm just gonna go in this with this light, like glittery shade towards the inner corner. Not going all the way into the the tear ducts because that will put highlighter on, but just the inner lid. I think that's cute. And then I always tend to like take a swipe of the lightest shade that I've mixed onto my eyeshadow and just pull it across, because I have really big eyes, so I don't want to make them look even bigger so that I look like a goldfish. So swiping eyeshadow under your eyes tends to pull your eyes in and make them look a little bit smaller. Let's hit brows. So I got this little eyebrow kit. It's 4 different eyebrow shades. I got the darkest one, but there was 4 colorways ranging from very dark colors to medium to light colors. So depending on what your eyebrow color of choice is, you can work with this. And this is 19 rand. Let's see. We'll do like a medium dark. Even though I've been lightening my hair, I have always lived for dark eyebrows. Also, my natural eyebrows are very dark, as you can see. Even with all of this eyeshadow, even with all this foundation and stuff caked over it, they're still very prominent. So I think it would be weird to try and put like a lighter powder on. Okay, with the brows done, I'm going to be taking the lightest shade from the eyebrow powder kit and just using that same the light brown, but it's not a light, like the medium brown color, just to darken the crease on my eyeshadow, because it's also a powdered product, and I'm pretty sure eyebrow powder and eyeshadow powder are the same thing. I don't see how it can make too much of a difference. Just darken those corners, and then let me just blend it out. Also, please excuse the barking dog in the background. Neighbors. Well, let's do highlighter. I got this very, very white highlighter. It's 17 rand. It's not white. It's almost like an aggressively silver highlighter. I like my highlighters in cool tones, just because I think it's such a contrast to the fact that I usually wear warm toned makeup, and so it stands out more. So I'm just doing that on the tear ducts, under the brows, just to lift the brows a bit. This is a really nice little highlighter. Damn, this is actually really good. Okay, and then on my cupid's bow. Oh, that is shiny. I love it. Just a little on the tip of the nose. I must say that's like possibly the worst thing about having to wear a mask, which sounds awful, but it's like I always just do a touch of highlight on the tip of my nose, and I usually do it in the shape of a heart, and now nobody sees it. Because we're wearing masks, and so nobody sees like from your nose down, which is so sad. I'm like, oh, all of this effort for nothing. And it doesn't stop me. Like, I still do it knowing that nobody's gonna see it when I leave the house, but it is what it is. Oh no, for real guys, even if you get nothing else, even if you are somebody who buys all the legit makeup, do yourself a favor, go to Bargain Basket and buy this. This is one of the best highlighters I've ever used. We're doing so great, guys, and we're sitting in our budget, we're living there, we're doing so well. Okay, we're gonna jump into eyeliner. I got this eyeliner for 10 rand. Oh, and I love it. So my favorite kind of eyeliner is an eyeliner pen, just because I find it so much easier to apply. because it's literally like you're drawing it on with a Koki. So that's eyeliner done. Now we're gonna do some mascara. This mascara I got for 15 Rand. I'm not gonna go heavy on the mascara because I'm doing lashes. I just feel like it's a bit of overkill. But I'll put a bit on. We'll do lips. I got this really cute liquid lipstick for 15 Rand. Yeah, I just like it. I think it'll go well with the eyeshadow colors. Let's see. Ooh. It smells like pudding. It's actually really nice, and it's not drying like usually when you buy a liquid lipstick, they tend to just almost immediately start drying and your lips feel like really like almost like they're cracking because they're so dry. But this has the texture of like a cream lipstick. It's just very hydrated and it smells like pudding, which is really nice. Let's do lashes. I got these lashes for 12 Rand. And they come with a little glue inside, which is really cool. I don't usually do lashes, but I figured if we're doing the makeup on a budget, we should do the whole shebang. I will tell you guys, I'm terrible at putting lashes on, so I'm gonna disappear and then just reappear with them magically stuck onto my face. Okay, so this is the finished product. Lashes done, everything done. Thank you guys so much for watching this week's video. It was super fun. I had a great time. I'm glad we made it in under 150 Rand and we were able to do a full face beat on a budget. And until next week, bye!